everybody, it's Katie, the Celestial Homebody. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and if you're not, I hope a little crochet will cheer you right up. Happy Monday. Well, for you it's Monday. For me it is Friday. I'm actually recording this video in advance. I am fresh out of the shower in my jammies with undone hair and no makeup on, but I figured we're friends. You won't judge, you won't mind if I am braless and looking a little disheveled. But I wanted to record this video early because Ryan has to work overtime this weekend. So I'm not going to have anybody here to watch the baby while I record, and then I won't be able to get a Monday video out for you. So I am from the past. I am Katie from Friday. So because I had 2 less weekend days this week to crochet, I feel like a lot less to show you guys this week than I normally do. But I feel like I just have a lot in general to talk to you about, and I want to apologize right up front. If my energy seems off today, it is because Ryan and I have had an awful day. We got some really, really bad news. So I'll talk to you guys about that. But there was some really great things that happened this week too. So sit back, relax. Let me know in the comments what you are working on. As always, I'm a nosy little busybody and I need to know what you're working on. Are you prepping for a market right now? Fall festival type market? There's a lot of those coming up. But my week started not great. I mean, it wasn't awful. I mentioned last week that I had to go in for an endoscopy, however you pronounce it, an upper GI, they call it, because I have a known hiatal hernia that has been causing significant reflux, heartburn, GERD, whatever you want to call it, issues. And so I went in for an endoscopy just so that they could check it out and see what's happening. Fortunately, they did not see any major scarring. There was a little bit, but nothing that the doctor was like overly concerned about. So that is a good sign, because GERD can cause like esophageal cancer and stuff like that if it goes a long time without, getting checked. So that was awesome. That procedure, it was pretty chill. They gave me this medicine through my IV that just made me take a nap pretty much. It hit my system in like 20 seconds, which is wild. Like the last thing I remember is laying on my side on the bed, and then they put like this bite block in my mouth with a hole in it for them to put the camera down. And if you don't know what an endoscopy is, it's like a colonoscopy, but through the front door instead of through the back door, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. And so I remember just laying there, them putting the block bite in my mouth, and me trying to say, I have a 10-month-old baby, so this will be a nice nap for me, but it probably just sounded like, and that was the last thing I remember. It hit my system so fast, and then the next thing I remember, I was getting gently shooketh by the nurse saying, "Catherine, wake up." And I was like, I want to go back to sleep. Let me go back to sleep. And I actually had a dream. I had a dream that I was sitting there watching Celeste play with blocks. And Ryan said when I came out of it, I was a little loopy. And I was like, I was having a nice dream. And Ryan told me he was thinking in his head, please don't be a dirty dream, because I was talking to the nurse and I was like, I was having a nice dream. The baby was playing with blocks. And then the nurse looks at Ryan. She goes, oh, do you have a baby? Like, how loopy is this woman? And I was like, yeah, she's 10 months old. And I was just like so out of it. But for the rest of the day, I just slept and didn't do any crochet, responded to very few emails just from my phone when I was feeling up to it. But overall, the procedure was good. I had a little bit of a sore throat after too. But other than that, it was good. I was just pretty much out of commission Monday. Also, so I have very fair skin and very prominent veins. And so they were trying to get the IV into my hand, and without, giving too much information, I know some of you guys are squeamish, but they missed the vein and it hurt so bad. And look at this giant bruise that I have on my hand now. This was 5 days ago and I still have that giant bruise from them missing the vein. They ended up getting it, but it hurt like a beep. So that really left Tuesday, in which I had another doctor's appointment out in the city. So that was a half day thing. So I was pretty much out of commission on Tuesday as well. I did have Wednesday and Thursday, and that's when I got pretty much all of this done. But today I have not crocheted at all. And I mentioned that we got some bad news today. So last week, I mentioned how hyped I was for getting my she shed. If you have not seen last week's episode, at the end, we did a crochet and chat where I was working on my blanket. By the way, look at my blanket. I worked on it when I was waiting at the doctor's office, and I did get pretty far. I did drop a few stitches in a couple places, but flat crochet is not my forte, nor is this stitch. This is the Suzette stitch, and it does look really pretty. And this yarn is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby, but I did get pretty far on it. So anyway, so last week I was working on this blanket and just chatting with you guys, and I mentioned how we were going to be getting a home office shed on our property. That would be a 12 by 20 foot shed. We were just waiting until the first week of October because we already have one accessory structure on the property, which is our detached garage that has been here since like 1930 something. Our house was built in 1906, by the way. So with our county, you're only allowed to have one detached structure on the property. So we have to apply for a variance. But in order for us to know whether or not that variance was accepted, we have to wait until the zoning council meeting, which happens the first Tuesday of every month. And unfortunately, so sorry about Jovi. Unfortunately, it was too late this month to get it submitted for September. So we have to wait until October. So in the meantime, I have been busy like, oh my goodness, hang on. Let me. So the she shed, I was so excited. I was like making mood boards and sourcing like ways to store all my yarn and a nice big desk because I have like no desk space in here, especially with me packing orders. And I also have another business venture that I'm about to start, which is making safety eyes. And I'm like, I need more space both for storage and also for countertop space. So I was so excited about the shed. So on a couple days ago, when was that? Was that Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. We had an electrician come out and give us a quote for how much it would cost just to run an electrical line from our main breaker box, which is in our basement, out through like the corner of the house into the yard. And they would have to like dig a trench and bury the line and all of that stuff. And so we got that quote back and it was $11,000. And I was like, that's a lot more than what we wanted to spend on this project. But if it means pretty much essentially getting a whole separate house, it's going to raise the property value of the home, So we were like, okay, that's not great. Let's get a couple other quotes though. So we had somebody else come out today, another electrician. And he goes down to our basement and he immediately goes, oh my gosh. And I was like, what? And he goes, this wiring that we have has been not up to code since 1965. And even then it was sketchy to use it. It is original copper wiring that has been coated in cloth, which is flammable, which has been coated in asbestos, which is flammable and also highly toxic. Also, critters, mice, who knows, over the years have eaten away. So we have straight up exposed 100-year-old copper wiring in this house. And I've mentioned this before that our wiring is just so shoddy. In my my last week in my life video, Ryan was changing out the fan here in my office, which I'm so happy I have today for another thing that I'm about to tell you about, the other bad news that we got today. But in my week in my life, I was mentioning how like every time we have to turn off power and turn it back on, I get terrified because everything in the house is on one breaker switch. The rest of the breaker is not like hooked up. There's no wires in it. Also, we have copper wires, and the wiring that they used 100 years ago obviously is out of code, but it's also highly flammable. And I guess what this electrician was saying was that over the years, people, handymen, other non-reputable electricians have come in and cut out parts of the wiring that was eaten away by animals or whatever, and then replaced it with modern wiring. But what that's doing is it's touching aluminum to copper. And he's like, I get calls every single week about electrical fires, and this is the exact case that we see it at. And then I had also mentioned to him where in most rooms in our house, we only have one outlet, maybe two if we're lucky. So like here in my office, I have one single outlet that's back in that bookcase back there. And I just have a surge protector running all the way around the room with like a million things plugged into it. My computer has like 12 things plugged into the back of it because I have no electricity in here besides that one outlet. None of the house is grounded. So this is a lot of technicalities that you probably don't care about. Unless you're an electrician or know somebody who is, maybe you can help me out here. But he said, as a father and a homeowner, he's like, this needs to get dealt with immediately. And we were given the notice today, the very strong recommendation today that we replace all of the wiring in our house, which is going to cost about $50,000. That's not even the worst part, my friends. Because at the same time, through the same company that we had the electrical guy come out from, we also had an HVAC guy come out for. Because the other night, Ryan and I were sitting down in our living room, and right on the other side of that wall is the AC box. So we only have ductwork and central air conditioning in the upstairs of the house, not the downstairs. The downstairs is on a singular wall unit, window shaker, whatever it is that you want to call it, but it's rated for a couple thousand square feet. It is a huge honking thing that cools pretty much the entire downstairs perfectly fine. And we have 11-foot plaster downstairs for the walls. So I assume that whoever did the AC in this house originally did not want to put the duct work in the walls, because plaster is a absolute nightmare to repair, especially here in the Midwest USA, where it gets up to 100% humidity, 95-degree temperatures. So anyway, so we had the HVAC guy come out because the other night we're sitting there with the box unit outside and we hear like this thud, and then we started hearing like some shaking noise, and both of us just kind of like, I don't know, we just kind of put it off to the back of our head. I don't know. It was very late at night. We didn't think anything of it. And then the next day I come upstairs and it is so humid up here, and it is like 85 degrees upstairs. And I was like, ruh-roh. So this morning I went out to see what the issue was, and one of the fan blades got stuck on the insulation and completely ripped. And what happened was, this thing being on for like 24 hours with the fan not spinning overheated everything. I'm so sorry if you can hear the dogs growling. They're playing down here. So it completely shot our entire AC besides the ductwork. So on top of a $50,000 quote to update all of our electrical, we have no working AC in our house besides downstairs, so we might need to sleep down there. No working AC, and that's going to be $20,000 to repair. So in one fell swoop this morning, I woke up all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed thinking I'm going to get a quote for less than $11,000 to get my she shed. But instead, we walk away today with $80,000 in homework that has to get done as soon as possible. So, YouTube algorithm, if you want to start pushing my videos more, I would greatly appreciate it, because humana. I guess I need to call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. Yeah. So that was our day today. So I am exhausted mentally, physically, because I was up earlier talking to the HVAC guy and the electrical guy for 6 hours combined. The electrical guy was walking through our house and saying like, this isn't good, this isn't good, this is a major fire hazard. We don't have any GFCIs in like any of the house. So sorry, I am rambling so much. Some of you are probably so mad at me, but I have no friends to talk to, and I'm just stressed out, and I'm just venting to my friends. So I apologize if you're not here for this content. I promise I'm going to get to showing you what I made in just a minute. Let me finish my story. So, the electrician was telling us how he just did a job a few months ago. Newly married couple just bought their first home. Old home, just like ours. Very similar wiring situation. Theirs was tube and knob, I think they call it, which was like the very first home electrical that was invented in like the 1800s. Their house still had tube and knob, which, needless to say, is an incredible electrical fire hazard and so out of code it's not even funny. So, they got the quote from the electrician. They had to do a whole house rewire. They had a much smaller house. So he said theirs was like 25,000. But he said that they took the inspector to court, I guess, to try to sue why he didn't find this. And the judge ultimately ruled against them and said, when you pay for a home inspection, you're paying for somebody's opinion. A home inspector is not a licensed electrician or HVAC tech or any of those specialties. So I was like, literally, what is the point of a home inspection then? I mean, some home loans, like mortgage loans, require that you have a home inspection to get the loan, but it's like, is it just a formality? Like, what the heck? Let me know if any of you guys have had an experience like this, especially with having to rewire the entire house. He said it's going to be a lot more complicated because we have 4 stories. So we have an attic, which is unfinished, a basement, which is unfinished, and then 2 stories. And so he said, like, they're going to have to run a lot of lines, you know, through the house, and every single outlet is going to need to be taken out and updated. Every single switch. I guess code says we have to have 6 to 12 feet between each electrical outlet in every single room. And Ryan and I both cracked up at that because we have 1 or 2 per room, like I mentioned. And so, yeah, all of that stuff is just so incredibly expensive. Plus, we're going to have to patch drywall upstairs and plaster downstairs. So yeah, that is why my mood, my energy is quite low today. But we're going to cheer me up. I'm going to put all my worries aside. Don't worry, be happy right now so that I can show you what I crocheted. I also got a huge honkin' 20-pound probably box from a beautiful, wonderful subscriber who sent Ryan and I some Canadian snacks and candy to try. So stay tuned to the end of the video. We'll bring Ryan in here. He actually took the night off work because we were so stressed from today. So he used a paid PTO day. Fortunately, he had them. But we're going to bring him in. We'll taste some candies and hopefully that will cheer us up. So let me start with something that is sure to bring a smile to everybody's face. And that is, you guys know about my pickle jar, right? If you don't know, this is my pickle jar that I bring to markets. This is a sticker that I designed on Canva and printed out on sticker paper, the same sort of sticker paper that I use to produce my stickers that I sell on my website and Etsy. By the way, no sticker orders to show you guys this week. I packed all of them. Then I printed it out on sticker paper, laminated it with just one self-adhesive laminating sheet, and then stuck it to this, which is a washed out cheese ball container that I pretty much had to sell my soul to get, but we got it, and now I keep my pickles in it. So the reason that I brought this up here to show you is because this week, during nights after I put the baby down to bed, I was crocheting in bed as I normally do, and I have been binge watching The Handmaid's Tale. Have you guys seen The Handmaid's Tale? That is an amazing show. It's such a good show. Now, I will say, as somebody who has lost multiple pregnancies and lost a baby, it is, I hate this word, but it's very triggering to my PTSD for birth, labor, child loss trauma. That being said, it is so well written and the characters are so complex, and it's like you love them and you hate them and you hate to love them. You know, you just, every episode, it's like you know, you're hot and cold about characters, and I think that makes a phenomenal show and also phenomenal casting. Also, the sets are beautiful. Oh my goodness, all of the houses, those old like Georgian houses, chef kiss. Bet you they also need electrical updating, and theirs is probably closer to the $100,000 range. But anyway, so I was laying in bed at night watching Handmaid's Tale, and I was just whipping out pickles. I was whipping out them Girthy pickles. So I made this one with like a dead sour face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's extra girthy. 6, 7 pickles. I used up a skein and a half, I think, of Elise Veluto. This is Elise Veluto yarn in this really awesome green color. Very similar tone-wise to the Goblin Green and Parfait Chunky, but this works up a lot bigger, and it's Elise Veluto, which is my favorite yarn. So I did some of them with embroidered faces and then some of them with bead eyes, because, you know, maybe a parent wants to get their baby a pickle. I remember at the Renaissance Fair, Ryan was so disappointed that they were not selling pickles or turkey legs, because he really wanted he's so cute. He told me that it's his fantasy, if you will, to see like a parent walking up eating a pickle or a turkey leg and then giving the baby a crocheted pickle or turkey leg. I literally had one like pickle set aside and one a turkey leg set aside so that I could just gift it to them. But that didn't happen because it was the only Renaissance fair in all of history that didn't have turkey legs. So let's drop these little guys into the pickle jar. So there will be some in here for little babies if they want them. Oh my goodness, we are full to the brim. Look at that. Perfect. I literally made the perfect amount. I actually should go through here and mix them up, because I make pickles in different yarn, because, you know, different strokes for different folks. You don't know what people are going to like. So I have some in this. I think is this Hobby Lobby yarn? It might be Yarn Bee, the sparkly chenille. I like the dark. The only downside to the dark is that you can't really see the features. You can in this light right here, but I didn't even bother putting a mouth on them because you can't even see the black yarn on this. I guess I could do white, I suppose. But I like these because they kind of have a wet look with the sparkle. And then I also have some down here. I think that's Amazon chenille, but it's a little bit of a lighter green. So it really just depends what people like, but I like to mix these up and then put the tongs on here so that people can pick out the pickle that they like with the tongs. I really hope that where's my little sour friend? Yeah, I really hope that somebody takes this one home. In my experience, the happy pickles sell, but I mean, who doesn't like a happy pickle, you know? Oh, I was thinking about maybe making it a listing on the website to sell these little pickles with a sign that says certified girthy. Would you guys like that? Would you like a homebody certified girthy pickle? I was thinking about it, so I might do it. This, like I said, that guy is nice and plump. This one too. nice plump girthy pickles. I also am working on a sticker for a girthy pickle, but haven't had time to work on that this week. So besides the pickles, let me put the lid back on here. I actually just transport them in this when I go to markets. I don't even bother putting these in the body bags. I just throw this in the car. So in addition to doing that, I did a variety of Pokemon. And by Pokemon, I mean Chonkymon. They're not Pokemon, okay? Let's get that straight right now. This is not Pikachu. It is an electric mouse, okay? So all of these little Chonkymon guys that I'm about to show you are all from Naughty Nat over on Instagram. I will just link her entire Instagram profile down below because all of these are different free patterns from her. They're all on her Instagram, and I think she even has, like, at the top of her profile, you'll see these little categories. I think she even has one for the Chonkymon patterns, and she's coming out with another set like soon. I know it's in testing right now. So if you have a favorite Pokemon, then I would recommend looking there. So I have actually made these in the past, not all of them that she has. And I didn't make all of them this week, but I did make a good chunk. So I made these in the past. All of the ones that did not have ears or large tails I made, and I put them in little 4-inch by 4-inch, maybe, I can't remember the dimensions, mystery boxes. So if you've been around for a little bit, or if you have seen any of my market vlogs, then you might know what I'm talking about. They're like little purple boxes, and I made a sign that said mystery Chonkymon. I originally had them listed for $18, but then I dropped the price down to $10, and then they flew. I sold out of them completely at my last market, which was PopCon Indie. But with the ears and the tails, they wouldn't fit in those little boxes. So I decided not to go the mystery box route, because as fun as that is, I feel like I might be able to get a little bit of a higher price if people know what it is that they're getting. Which brings me to a dilemma. Normally I am very set in, like, I'm very confident in how I price my crochet items based on weight and time. I normally like to pay myself between $15 and $25 an hour, depending on how much I liked making it or how miserable I was and just wanted to frog it and be done with it. Then I'll charge more for it, because I got to pay myself for my mental sanity. So I am having a hard time though pricing these little Chonkymon. They take me, it depends on which one it is, but they take me between 25 minutes up to an hour. And I would like to just put a blanket price on all of them and throw them in a basket and just say Chonkymon, this price, and not individually price them. But it's like, I'm having a hard time, because that's a big time range. Should I stop making the more complicated ones and only make the 25 to 45 minute ones? I don't know. Like, my instinct was saying $15 for what I think my work and my time is worth, but I don't know if somebody would pay $15 for this. I feel like that's steep. So I don't know. Let me know your opinion. Normally I don't ask for pricing opinion, because like I said, I'm very set in and comfortable in how I price things. Plus I got to pay an $80,000 bill coming up. So, but I also want to make them accessible, obviously, for people who want a little Pokemon for their kid, you know. So I made a Pikachu. I'm sorry, not a Pikachu. I made an electric mouse. So on him, I did little oval pupils, and then there's his little butt tail. Butt tail? I mean, where else would you have a tail besides on your butt? Tailbone, technically. What is, I should know what it's the actual, like biologically. Is that a word? I should know the actual term for the bone from, bones. Is it coccyx? Is that what your tailbone bone is actually called, a coccyx? If I get that right, I'm gonna be so impressed with myself. But anyways, he has a little lightning bolt tail, of course, coming from his coccyx. I did have to tack it up because it was floppy, and we like things girthy and stiff, not floppy and flaccid. So there's my little electric mouse. I also made a little fox creature. So I made 2 of these actually, and both of their ears I messed up on. So on this one, I made her ear, she looks like she's going, which is kind of cute, you know, she's This one, I sewed them too far apart. So I am honestly not really happy with my work on either of these. I will probably end up cutting the ears out and resewing them, because stuff like this just bothers me. Like, I don't know. I can't in good conscience sell these to somebody knowing that it's not my best work. That's just how my brain is programmed, though. So I made 2 Eevees. They're their little tails. So for the fur, this is actually not fur yarn. This is burnout pipsqueak. And I used this instead of fur because, again, I was thinking through the pricing. I was like, do I want to waste my fur on this? Because fur yarn is very, very expensive. And I really only have big twist yarn, which you can no longer get, obviously, in the fur, that is, big twist fur. So I was like, do I really want to waste it on something that's like this small and cheap of an item? I opted not to. So I opted for the big twist, the burnout pipsqueak, which I think is fine. Could be a little fluffier, but it still gets the point across that this is a fox. Oh, I also used oval eyes on her as well. Thought that was cute. I really want to get some eyes with the little, that are oval like this, but they're the kawaii eyes, so they have the little white pupils in them. Those are cute. I think that's what she used in the pattern photos, and I really like those. So 2 foxes. This one, I think in the pattern, she called it a, I don't even remember. I'm not going to pretend to remember. But this is meant to look like a Pokemon Poliwhirl. The spiral is a little jank. Not going to lie. But this one was really easy. I mean, you did have to make the little belly patch separately. You had to do the embroidery and then the tail, which is just a slip stitch. That tail is also a little, did I put the tail too high? Oh. You guys, it has been a week. Ryan, are you out there? Yeah. Oh, do you want to say something? I just heard like heavy breathing coming from outside. Oh, Ryan's got a box. Ryan's got a box. Ryan's got a box. Ryan's got a box. Hey, 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 hey. This is all of our Canadian snacks that we're about to try, so stay tuned for that. It's got little maple leaf tape. That is adorable. Did she go down okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well,
despite Jovi barking?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep her in here so she doesn't bark.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right. Love you.
I love you too.
Paisley, no, go back. Go.
Come here, Paisley. I'm not going to edit any of this out. Usually I would edit all this out, but this is a completely unedited video from me, which is unheard of.
Now I'm tempted to say something stupid.
Don't be mean.
Okay. Hi.
I
love you all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait, should we, if we ever do the shed, I feel like we should call it the Smut Hut.
Whoa. Yes.
You like that?
I do.
I was so excited to say that's what she shed.
By the way.
Maybe one day it'll happen. Oh, he wants to show you his Hello Kitty shirt.
Yeah, but it's a boy Hello Kitty shirt.
Yeah, it's a racing shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go do what you're going to do. I'll call you up when I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, love you. Okay. Poliwhirl. There's that one. Then we did one that I have made before. This is a little dragon guy, aka Dragonite. That's what his friends call him. That's his stripper name. So this one is a little bit more work because as you can see, we've got the tail, you got the little fin doodad, the wings, and the antenna. And I really should have used a thinner yarn for the antenna, which I did on the other ones that I had made for the mystery boxes, but I don't have any more yellow cotton, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any more yellow acrylic or cotton, so I just used the Chenille Brights. Oh, do you guys want to know what yarn I used on all these? Elise Voluto, Premier Basic Chenille Brights, affiliate link in the description box. Premier Rust color in the Chenille Brights. This was pretty much all Elise Voluto. This is Caribbean. I have to say it both ways every single time. And the Brights. So there's little dragon guy. Then we did this one, which is a mouse. This is Pokemon Meryl. Is that how you say it? M-E-R-I-L-L? Meryl? I don't even know. I feel like most Pokemon names I mispronounce. This one's really fun because for his tail, it's kind of like a Harry Potter lightning bolt scar kind of shape. So this one you have to do a picot to, I don't even know if you can see that. There we go. We'll hold it up to my very pale skin. Yeah, it's kind of like a little lightning bolt shape. So that's really cool, really innovative how she designed that. And then this one does have a couple extra parts as well because the little tail bip and the ears, which you make the red inside, you make the blue outside, and then you crochet them together. And then you have the color changes, which I wouldn't say are sloppy because I feel like I do the invisible color change like everybody does. But when you're working with a darker yarn and a white yarn, it's almost impossible to not get a little bit peeking through on the edges. So I will go back and embroider over that. That's not difficult to do with a little bit of white yarn just to clean it up just a tad. But this guy's really cute and his tail is fun. this is such a niche reference, but if you ever played Super Mario Galaxy, one of the first areas, one of the first planets had a dragon in like a dragon egg that you had to beat, and Mario would have to go up and he would hit his tail similar to this. You'd kick his tail, or you would like spin attack the dino's tail, and then it would flip around and hit him. That's what this reminds me of. Does anybody know what I'm talking about, or am I absolutely crazy? Would not be the first time I was accused of being crazy, but it's why you love me, right? Okay, so this one is it Drift Blue? I don't remember this Pokemon's name, to be honest with you. I know it's a ghost type Pokemon, and he has, look at his little phalanges. Look at him. They're little dinglings. He has like these little claws here and some embroidery. Oh, I feel like I don't know if I'm just in a bad mood, but on every single one of these, I'm seeing a lot of flaws that I'm not happy with. Like on this one, I should have made his X a little bit neater. This stitch is pulling, so it's making it look like this is shorter than this one. You know what? We're all critics of our own work. And usually I am the first one to say when something that I made is ugly. Not the pattern that's ugly. Her patterns are great and they're free, which is the best part. And some of these are really cool how things are done. But anyways, there's this little guy that I did, little ghosty guy. Then we have, oh, I already showed you Polywhirl. Then we have this one, which is an Oddish, I believe. This one was fun. I mean, this one was essentially just a ball with legs, similar to a Woobles. And then you did have to do the chains with the hair, the leaves. I don't know. It kind of looks like hair, you know, with his eyes right here and his little feet. It acts as both his hair and his leaves. But this one was pretty quick and easy to do. And then finally for the Chunkymon, I did this one. Her pattern is called Bloom Skipper. This Pokemon is called a Skip Bloom. And this one is probably my favorite. It's just cute. I love the little ears. Honestly, I don't know. I might design my own little creature with ears like this just because I like the look of it. It is just absolutely precious. So this one, again, you just had to do the leaves. So similar to this one. Pretty easy. Oh, you did have to do the ears too. That's a lie. This one was probably a medium amount of time. We're talking in terms of time. If you want to go quick, honestly, none of these that I made were quick. If you did like Jigglypuff or Snorlax or Gengar, all of those are like closer to the 25-minute range. Something like this closer to the hour range. Something like this maybe 45 minutes. I didn't actually time it, but that's how long I felt like it took for each of those. So those were all of the Chunkymon. Hopefully they sell, and I would like to make some more. Let me know which chunks do you think are going to sell the best. I did make 2 Fox Eevees because I figured that would be a popular one. Should I make more electric mouses? I don't know. I feel like Gengar, Snorlax, those are very good, very popular. So I think I'll make those. And then Jigglypuff is just really easy to make. So I might make a couple of those just for the sake of like time to get the inventory. Although I'm pretty set on inventory, if I'm being honest with you. So that is what I made in terms of Chunkymon. The next thing that I made is technically a whip because it doesn't have eyes. So I got an email from somebody who actually adopted Mushy Boy. If you guys remember good old Mushy Boy, that took forever and a year to do and had to make his cap twice, if you remember. But she adopted Mushy Guy, and she was asking me if I could do a commission for her for Sam from the Halloween franchise movie Trick or Treat, which is actually a movie that I've never seen, and I really like scary movies, so I'm going to add that to my to watch list for this spooky season, which, by the way, happy October. Pumpkin spice is officially out, so I don't care what anybody else says. It's autumn, okay? So anyway, so she asked me if I could make a Sam commission. So I found this free pattern, actually. It was on a blog, and also with the Chunkymon pattern and the pickle. Everything that I made this week was free, which is great for you if you're interested in making any of them. So this blog pattern was written for Elise Veluto yarn, but they use a much smaller hook than I do. I use a 6.5 millimeter normally with Elise. For this, I used a 6 millimeter because it was what was sitting next to me. And it came out really big. So I'm going to show it to you, but just know that it does not have eyes yet because I could not find any buttons that were large enough for his eyes. So here he is. Look at this. Look at this girthy boy. So he's going to have 2 button eyes here. I went to Walmart last night trying to kill time while I was prolonging Celeste staying awake. And sometimes we do that. We have a Walmart right down the street. So sometimes if it's like close to bedtime, but I'm trying to like get her, you know, worn out mentally and I'm exhausted and I don't know what else to do with her because we've read, we've played, we've gone on a walk. Sometimes I'll just take her to Walmart and walk her around there just so she has a different change of scenery. But anyways, we were walking around last night and I was looking for buttons for his eyes and all of them were too itty bitty that they had on offer though. They also had almost no buttons. I swear every time I go to Walmart craft section, they are shrinking it more and more because I remember them having a humongous button section with all of like the little character buttons, you know, the branded Disney ones or whatever. But now the only buttons that they have are on one little side of an end cap. It's not even a full end cap. It's a side. It's only 2 little hangers wide down the side and they had like no options. And I'm like, it's black buttons, you know, it's not like I'm asking for like jade buttons or something really specific, and they only had tiny ones. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Order them on Amazon probably. I don't know when the next time we're gonna be out in the city to go to a Michael's is or a Hobby Lobby, but here is Sam. Like I said, he turned out a lot bigger with a 6 millimeter hook with the Elise Veluto. The orange is Elise Veluto. The burlap color, this is actually one of my favorite colors in the Premier Chenille Basics Brights. It is color Steel Cut Oats. Look at me remembering the actual name of a yarn for once. Actually, I did that on the last episode too. Maybe I'm getting better. I've been taking my vitamins. So maybe that's improving my brain fog, my mommy brain fog that I still have from being postpartum. But anyways, this is Steel Cut Oats and it is just an amazing color. It's like a nice milky neutral brown and it just made the perfect burlap color. And then for all of the stitching, I just went in with some DK weight acrylic black to do that. I was contemplating giving his little stitches, making his stitches a different color than the burlap color. But I was trying to look at pictures of Sam because, again, I haven't seen the movie. And it was honestly kind of hard to find a picture of him from, like, the actual movie that wasn't, you know, like a Halloween costume or a doll or something. It appears that his patches are the same color as his head. So yeah, anyways, there is Sam. I have not heard back yet about the commission. Actually, I just went ahead and made him just to get it done with, so that way when she does confirm, I can send him off to his new home. But if she doesn't get back to me or backs out, then he is going to be going up on the website if you would like your own Sam. I will, if I still have him next week, I will show him to you with his finished eyes, because I feel like, I don't know, right now it just doesn't look right. It's still kind of cool with all the stitching, but very Halloween-y, because like I said, it is officially Halloween spooky season now. By the way, I have some decor that I got a few weeks ago from Home Goods to decorate the office, give us some little spooky ambiance, some little pastel Halloween items. So maybe in the next episode, we will decorate the office here with these Halloween items. So the next thing that I have to show you is actually not something that I crocheted. It is something that an amazing, not only subscriber, but a pattern tester made and sent to me. So Nessie back there, that giant dinosaur looking thing. You know what? I should get her. This is my dinosaur. Technically, she's a plesiosaur, right? This is the Loch Ness Monster. This is Nessie, and I made her because I was writing up a pattern for this. And what I did was actually create a modular pattern. So what that means is after you have the body done, so the head, the neck, the body, all of the other parts are modular, so you can pick and choose what you want to do to make your creature unique. So you can do the spikes like this, you can do like a frill, or like a what do you call it, surface crochet, my brain, surface crochet, frill. One of my testers even put little spikes around the face and made it look like a flower, which you'll see in tester photos in just a second, and it was so cute. You can choose if you want a short or a long tail. You can choose if you want flippers, or if you want little legs to make it a dinosaur. So this was in testing these past few weeks, and the testing is done. So I have all my testers' pictures. So I do have to edit this actually. So in a second here, I'm going to put up all the tester images, but I wanted to show you one in person because this tester actually sent me their Nessie to my P.O. box, which was so amazingly kind. So thank you so much again, Kim. And not only that, she used Feels Like Bliss yarn, and look at how adorable this little fluffy Nessie is. And look at these eyes that she used. They have little snowflakes in them. They're like a really pretty light blue with iridescent, and she gave a little blush, of course, and she used the same colors as me, so it's like mommy and baby. This thing is so soft. And I also actually didn't get confirmation, but I think that she weighted this because I can hear poly pellets in there. So yeah, I do think that she weighted it. So just so you know, if you're interested in this pattern, this is the size that they come out to be in the Fluffy Flex with a 7mm hook. I don't know what size hook she used on this, but this is with the Feels Like Bliss yarn. Celeste is going to love this. But in the meantime, mommy is taking it and putting it in the background. It is just too stinking cute. I cannot even. So thank you again, Kim. I am going to show you guys the pictures right now of what our amazing testers did. Roll the footage. Not footage. Roll the pictures, Katie. How amazing of a job did my testers do? And I gave them the option of which modular parts they wanted to pick, and it's just so cool to see how different, with one single pattern, how different their little creatures can come out to be. And I absolutely loved the way that they used colors. Like, they used colors that I wouldn't have chosen, like jewel tones. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have a funny story. So one of my testers, Abby, she messages in the group chat and says, so I have this vision of putting my Nessie on an inflatable, like, pool floaty and taking pictures of her in the pool, you know, because Nessie is, you know, a water creature. And she was like, but I'm not finding any inflatables that are that small. You know, even like, they don't really even make those for infants. You know, she's thinking like an inflatable ring, you know, like an inner tube that you would get at a water park or something. And I go, hear me out. Look up on Amazon an inflatable butt pillow for hemorrhoids. And the only reason I know that is thanks to sweet baby Sawyer, who I had to push out of my body. And one of the beautiful things that he left in this world was his mommy getting hemorrhoids. So she was like, I am a nurse. How did I not think of that? So she hopped on Amazon. So in that picture, or in those pictures that I put up of the Nessie floating on the pool water, that is a hemorrhoid pillow. So just so you know, if you ever need a small inflatable pillow, check that out. But we just had a lot of fun in the group chat. So thank you again so much to all of my amazing testers. That pattern is out now. I will link it for you in the description. I will link both the Etsy pattern as well as the pattern that is on my website. anything that you buy on Etsy is always going to be cheaper on my website, but I understand that some people trust Etsy more than my individual website. So I will put both links for you. And if you are interested in getting the pattern, you are welcome to do so either place. I have to charge more on Etsy because Etsy fees are a lot higher than what my Shopify fees are, which, by the way, look at, we're at 221 orders. I am so thankful. So grateful. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. And thank you, by the way, to everybody who applied to test. I got so much interest, and unfortunately, I can only choose so many people. Otherwise, there's no point in charging for the pattern because everybody would just get it for free. So all of that pattern money is going to go into our account for paying to make sure that our house is not a 2-story fire hazard, especially with the dogs and the baby. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot even imagine like going and running errands and then coming home to our house gone with our dogs in it because of an electrical fire from those wires. So like, it's a priority. Like, we have to get it done. It's just, how are we going to do that financially? But that's for Ryan and I to discuss. So the last thing that I want to show you guys before we test the candies and before a lot of you dip out is I had a subscriber named Melissa. She's such a sweetheart. She sent me something that she had ordered on Etsy from a fellow crocheter here on YouTube who also sells safety eyes and gadgets on her Etsy shop called What's Up Cupcake. You might have heard of her. She's fantastic too. So Melissa placed the order with Christine at What's Up Cupcake. So Christine recognized me because I guess she watches the channel. So she threw in a couple of extra little goodies for me. So I just wanted to show you these things that they sent to me. And let me show you first at how stunning this packaging is. Look at that pastel rainbow. And there's a little sticker on it that says, "You are awesome, special delivery." I don't know how much it costs to get custom packaging like that, but I'm interested in doing that. I don't know. If you guys sell online, is the cost of getting custom packaging worth it? You know, because it's like, does it actually bring customers back, or does it just make you happy as a business owner to put your product in something like this? And I ask because like I mentioned, I just ordered a bunch of stuff to start making safety eyes to sell on my site just for some additional income. And we're going to do like, there was a little buggy crawling around my desk. Just one of those little fruit fly guys. He's probably attracted to the pickles. But anyways, we're probably just going to do like monthly drops because with everything else that I have going on in my life, there's no way I'm going to be able to sustain like constantly manufacturing eyes. It's just going to be, I'm going to sit down for a few hours every couple of weeks, make a bunch, just do a drop of like a couple sets and then be, you know, have that it. So I'm interested in knowing like what you all use for packaging. Like, is there a website or something that you guys go to for this sort of thing? So she sent me her business card. So I will link all of this stuff in the description box as well. She also sent an incredibly kind note on this super cute Totoro stationery. That's so fancy schmancy. You guys can use the code Celestial and it'll give you 10% off your Etsy. And you'll also, and she said she'd also include a sticker with your order, which is this one right here. This is so funny. This sticker saying, "This is why I have trust issues." True story. Who made it a rule that every butter cookie tin had to become, in its second life, a sewing tin? Because I don't think I've ever met a butter cookie tin that actually had cookies in it. And when I was a kid, I was disappointed every time. But she sent some other stickers as well as some cute little heart stitch markers. But this is the thing that Melissa had ordered for me. So this is a safety eye tool. If you've never seen these things before, they're pretty cool. I haven't used it yet because I wanted to keep it in the packaging to show you guys. But what these little holes are for, depending on what size eye you're going to use, you put the eye down on your surface and then you put the back on, and then you put the post through the hole, and then you push down on it, and it helps lock that backing into place, because it's like even pressure around versus, you know, when you're using your thumbs, you can only apply so much pressure with your thumbs, and it's not even pressure all the way around. So that's what this tool is supposed to help with. And I like that it has a little keychain too. So it looks like she 3D prints these, but look at this packaging. It matches the box. You can see this. It just has my P.O. box on it. So, but it's so pretty. So this is what Melissa sent to me. So thank you so much again, Melissa. That was so incredibly thoughtful of you. She also sent me some Ami sticks. These are these little, they're kind of like sewing needles with some beads on the top to stop them from slipping all the way through, but you stick them into your amigurumi to help you keep things in place as you're sewing parts together, which a lot of you guys, actually a couple of you, sent me some Ami sticks to my P.O. box when I was opening the granny squares, and I was actually just using those the other night to do Sam because he was so big to sew his head to his body, and so I had to break out the real long sticks. And you know what? I don't know what this says about me, but there is something so satisfying about stabbing a plushie with a stick. The way that it like glides through the stitches and the stuffing is just so satisfying. I was sitting there just like, like stabbing it. Do I need therapy? Maybe. But anyways, these Ami sticks, she said she made, she tried, I guess just for me, this little star, you know, because of the Celestial brand. And then she also sent me these beautiful safety eyes. And these look like they are inspired by, technically Wizard of Oz, but Wicked, I suppose. So the top one is called Yellow Brick Road. The middle, she does know the channel because she sent me some white pupils. So these are called Popular. You're gonna be popular. And then the bottoms are called Wicked, and they're green. And look at how pretty those are. I cannot wait to bust into these. Oh my gosh, her wrapping paper is even like the same color scheme. Girl, give me your secrets, please. So I am so excited to use those. I'm going to try to crochet something for next week that specifically is tailored to using one of these pairs. Which should I use first? Should I post a poll on the channel? If you didn't tell or couldn't tell, I love doing polls. I just like getting your guys' opinion. So I put polls up constantly. Maybe I'll put a poll up and ask you guys, which one of these should I use first? I'm leaning toward the white pupils with the pink. I just think that those are really fun, and I think I could do something super creepy cute with those. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize they have little hearts inside of them. Oh yeah, so check out What's Up Cupcake. You can get 10% off your Etsy order. And thank you again. That little fly is still walking around all over my stuff. Thank you so much again, Melissa and Christine, for the very thoughtful gifts. So that was all the crochet that I have to show you guys today, and my little pity party. Thank you all for coming to my pity party. Gift bags are at the door on your way out. And now I'm going to shut off the camera and invite Ryan up here, and we are going to try some Canadian snacks, which I am very hyped for, and I'm hungry. I didn't eat dinner. Should I be eating candy, not having eaten dinner? I'm an adult. I can do what I want. All right, I'll see you in a sec. Oh, also, look at this spooky lighting. I forgot to show you guys. This is Kim's card. She's the one who made the fuzzy Nessie, if you want to check her out. And then I also got some Happy Mail with some pumpkin spice scented stuff. When the postal worker handed Ryan this at the post office, she was like, oh my gosh, what is that smell coming out of that package? It smells so good. So this little card is from Angel. And she also sent me a little granny square. Oh, it's a big granny square, but I'm going to put it with the other granny squares that I have yet to combine, all of the big ones. And I also forgot to mention that Kim also sent me these pretty little dingly stitch markers. I think they're stitch markers. I could use them for a lot of things. I'm probably going to put them on my whips bag, to be honest with you, because they're cute. We have a star and a turtle. So if that doesn't sum up the channel, I don't know what does. Okay, now let's get to snack testing. Okay, Ryan and I are here. He looks like very short torsoed because he is sitting on a very little stool. But we are here to test candy. It is so incredibly hot in this room. I had to throw my hair up because I was dying. I'm not going to edit this, and hopefully you guys like the unfiltered, uneditedness of this section. So we have a humongous box here from Shari, who's from Montreal. And she messaged me on Instagram and was like, hey, can I send you some exclusive Canadian snacks for you and Ryan to try? And I was like, we like to eat. Have you seen us? So that is what we're doing today. And she so kindly put these little sticky notes on each of them, labeling what they are and like what they taste like. So what I'm going to do, Shari and everybody else watching, is I'm not going to read these before trying them, because I don't want to go into it with any preconceived notions. You know what I mean? Like, I want to just give my honest thoughts right up front. So it looks like we have mostly sweet in here, but also some savory. So these are things that we cannot get here as Americans. You might have them if you are in another country, even outside of Canada. Looks like we did have a chip casualty, unfortunately.
Oh, yep.
But we'll start here. I don't mind a little cardboard residue. Do you? So what are these? All dressed salad?
Oh my.
Ryan's gonna hate this.
I'm scared.
You're gonna hate it. It smells very vinegar. It smells like salt and vinegar. That's what the bag looks like. It's Ruffles.
This is something I would absolutely never do, but for the camera, for the YouTube, I shall.
They're good.
Oh, that smells like vinegar.
It does not taste at all like vinegar, I don't think. Also, I'm sorry if you hear Ryan sniffling. He has some allergies. We've had to open all the windows in the house to move some air, and his allergies are acting up. What do you think?
I got a little weird for a moment.
It's like a Wonka gobstopper. Wait, is that what they are? Where it's like an all-in-one?
Like they change flavors.
I'll go in for another. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I will too, now that I have a better idea. Well, okay, I'm not saying that they're my favorite chips.
They taste good for having been open, having shipping air and cardboard box on them. That's pretty delightful. It's kind of like a salt and vinegar chip, where like you could only eat so much of them before you're like, okay, my palate needs a break. We do have a cup of water here. We'll be sharing, but that's okay. We have already commingled saliva and other things. We have 2 children, so.
True. And as people found out, the casing slipped off.
I said that in my last video.
That's a joke if you guys watched the weekend.
Okay, here we have oh, you might like this. This is another chip. I don't recognize this brand. Do we have this here?
Not that I know.
Old Dutch. This is, okay, all of the air has gone out of the bag, so they're probably going to be crushed, but that's fine. We can deal with the little bits. Crispy bacon flavored. They also put it in French.
Now, I'm going to be worried because normally bacon flavor entails like just throwing all of the liquid smoke as possible.
It smells like the girls' treats. It smells
better.
like bacon strips. I'm a little nervous about this one. No. What do you say about here? What do you say, Shari, about this? Unique flavor? That's unique.
Honestly,
it tastes exactly like how the dog bacon strips smell. You're going in for more?
that was my third one.
You can bring these to work. I need to drink some water.
They kind of taste a little like barbecue chips, which I've been on a massive barbecue chip.
They're smoky. Yeah, they're smoky.
But if you've ever had like bacon candy, that's like, oh my god, this is bacon candy. Like, they don't taste like.
You ever tried bacon soda? That's
exactly.
nasty.
That's kind of what I'm referring to.
And honestly, they were pretty whole for having been crushed. So this is a Canadian staple.
Wait, should we be rating these?
Oh, we should be rating those.
Ooh, okay.
Out of what, 10 or 5?
Probably 10, yeah.
Are we doing points, like 0.5?
No, that's way too complicated.
Okay. I would say the first one's the Ruffles salad dressing. I'd give those a 6.
I'd say 5. Because
Okay.
I didn't hate them, but I would not go back to them.
The bacon, 1.
Whoa.
If it was the last thing on earth and it was the only sustenance, 2.
Damn. Wait, can I say damn on YouTube?
I say a lot worse than damn on
Yeah,
YouTube.
true. I would say probably a 7. Those are pretty good.
Okay, this is busted open, but this is a Canadian staple. So this is ketchup Lay's. See, I don't like normal ketchup. We're both very picky eaters. These look wild.
Whoa!
Look at those. Wow. That's what they look
That
like.
almost looks purple.
It is.
It's like the purple ketchup from the 2000s.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that the other day, about how they used to have like green and purple ketchup.
Yeah,
Here,
look,
I'll feed you like it's wedding cake.
I hate. Oh.
No. I'm taking a curled one. Who eats this? Who eats this?
Where's the water?
When it's not on Fear Factor.
Oh, God. That tastes exactly like ketchup.
That tastes like I literally just drank ketchup.
That is wild how ketchupy that is. Oh, gosh.
We'll give these to my mom. She might like them.
Here's the thing.
I don't know if I hated them more than the bacon. Same. 1.
Okay. I think my reaction said it all. But I'm going to give it a 3. I did not like them. But the accuracy of ketchup was wild. So it gives bonus points for that.
Okay, so this is another Old Dutch. Okay, so her note does say that this is a potato chip made only in Canada, and it's so cute because she puts an E on the end of potato, which we do not do here in the U.S., but these are barbecue. Ryan's going to love these.
Oh, yeah.
We've got some American football paraphernalia on here, too. This one is also busted open. It's okay. I don't really think it changes the flavor much. I'm noticing these Old Dutch chips look very similar to Lay's. They're a little bit thicker, though.
Yeah, they're a little bit thicker. They almost look like baked, or like the baked Lay's.
They do.
Because they're really flat, which is also very fascinating.
I don't like barbecue chips, so I'm not the best judge, but you do. These are like a 3. I might eat them if I was at a party and there's nothing else.
They're slightly spicy.
They're a little spicy, just like me.
The barbecue flavor is a little weak, but I like it. I'm gonna say 7. Also,
used to work too.
Yeah. Also, it's not American football. That's the Canadian Football League.
Oh, but isn't that sport American football?
Yeah.
Because football everywhere else is soccer.
Yeah, but it's the Canadian Football League. You can't say it's American.
Can you name a single Canadian football team?
I was really hoping you wouldn't ask that.
You're closer to the box. You should start grabbing them.
Okay.
Okay, we have a couple of sweets. You want to see if there's any more savory, and then we'll move on to the sweet. One more chip thing.
Well, this one is appealing.
It says specifically Ryan. What is that?
Let's see. They're hickory sticks. Flavored potato sticks. Okay.
Why specifically for Ryan?
I don't know, but
we'll have to find out.
I'm so much more intrigued now that they're just for me. Wow. They're
little French fries, little shriveled up French fries.
But they're super thin. That's cool.
Those might be good on like a salad. Are you supposed to eat these just by themselves? Right, just drink it from the bag. Those have an interesting flavor. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I taste more just salted potato, which, I mean...
Those are good.
There's a reason why we
honestly, I would definitely put those on a salad and make the salad not healthy. Because that's literally the goal whenever I make a salad.
Yeah, I'd say...
Drink, sir?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I gave the other two chips a 7. I like those better, so I'll say a 6.
Okay. Those will definitely be eaten up.
All right. We said savory and go for salted later, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2. Oh, is one bag for me, one bag for Ryan?
Oh yeah, it says Katie. You'll love these.
Oh yeah. I think you'll love these. The taste you'll get if you like a smoky flavor. I did notice a little smoky flavor, but it's very subtle, and I don't know if it's just because maybe there are holes in the bags from shipping. But
also not smoky like the bacon was. It was a lot easier to handle this smoke flavor.
Yeah. So these are what they look like.
Yeah.
You're going to get us addicted, Shari, on these Canadian treats, and then we're not going to be able to get them anywhere here. Well, we do have international markets.
Oh my. This is
that?
Pure maple syrup.
In a can? Canadians can get maple syrup in a can?
Is this one of those where you have to like just puncture the can probably? So you can save it and keep pouring it?
Well, this weekend we'll definitely make some pancakes and have some true Canadian maples. You know, I'm shocked that there's no like maple syrup flavored chip.
That's a good point.
This is like what Thanksgiving cranberries come in.
Yes. I think for the logistics, we won't try that one. But also, we could do maple syrup shots like Buddy the Elf.
Oh my gosh. Should we do a maple syrup shot right now? People do that, you know. People like go to like little, what do you call a maple syrup area? A vineyard?
A forest? They're just trees. Forest.
Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's owned, like people go there and take shots of different types of maple syrup.
Yeah, like people do with like
yeah, it's like a flight of maple syrup.
Yeah, people do that with like olive oil.
They just go to the forest and drink out of the trees.
I want to do that. We actually have a maple forest
in Indiana?
Yeah, I think it's like maybe 30 minutes away.
Okay. Oh, this one got really... God. I don't know that Ryan's going to be able to try this one.
I'm going to for the camera. Oh, no.
Show them what it is.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part.
I'm not sure how you will feel about these, but you have to try them. Shari, just for you. So, you guys know what's funny? Is despite me making pickles, crochet-wise, constantly, I do not like pickles. I love the smell of pickles, hate the taste. My sour tolerance is so low, which is weird because my spice tolerance is very, very high.
Yeah.
Whereas his, you would think, like him being of Hispanic and Mexican origin, that he would like spicy food. But this man hates spicy food and can't roll his R's, but I do both. So looks can be deceiving. But anyways, I do not like pickles. I do not like pickle flavored things. You used to like pickles as a kid.
Yeah, for the record, I kind of like pickle juice as a kid. That being said, now I cannot stand the smell of them.
He used to get a pickle and suck the juice out of it and then give the pickle to his parents who would eat it.
Yeah.
Are you ready for
now, that
Celeste
being said,
to do
also,
stuff like that?
Celeste also loves pickles.
Celeste does love pickles. She'd like these, but I'm not going to give her.
We need to do this separately so we can...
This is so vinegary. Do you want to go first or you want me to?
I need the water before I do this. I'm not...
Are you going to go first?
Yeah,
okay.
That's fine.
You want a small one or a big one?
Go big.
That's what she said. Okay. Let's find a nice, juicy, girthy one. Honestly, none of these are too big. But again, despite them being completely crushed, the bag, all of these are solid.
I feel like the integrity of the Canadian chips is a lot better than the American chips.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
I was about to lick my fingers. I feel like I should. If I were editing this, I would zoom in on Ryan's face right now, but I'm not going to bother.
For YouTube. Oh boy. Oh, that's awful. Oh, God. Oh.
Oh my gosh. I think we can get dill pickle chips here, right? Is that not something that we can get here?
I feel like I've seen them at some point.
But these are specifically made in Canada, it says. It's not that bad. Honestly, it's mild. It's mild. It tastes like a pickle flavored potato chip. Like the ketchup ones tasted straight up like I drank ketchup. This one tastes like potato-y with a hint of pickle.
I should also clarify, I cannot stand salt and vinegar chips.
That's true.
So
that's true. My mom's gonna love those though. She will eat those. Now I have pickle residue on my hands. Oh. Oh, there are two?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at how flat this one got. That's like a paper. We will give these to my mom. Well, maybe not this one. I'm so sorry, Shari. Looks like the shipping people didn't do their job because I know that you marked it fragile. But there is a lot in this box that we've already been going for 16 minutes. I hope you guys are enjoying this. That's what she said. We've already been going for 16 minutes. Yeah, so did I already say let me know if you like this form? Did I already say that?
You did now.
Oh, this style where we just like, it's almost like we're on a live and we just sit here and chit chat. Let me know if you like this because less editing is more free time for me to do other things. I do like editing, but sometimes I just want to binge watch Handmaid's Tale, and whip out pickles.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Was that all the savory?
Yeah, we're done with the savory.
Okay.
So.
All right. On to the sweet. Ooh, those look good. I'm going to read all of the notes later. I'll probably do that off camera. But this, she says it's a great cookie. Okay, I will read the taste profile from her later.
All right. So
these are Dad's classic oatmeal.
So I have to like this, right?
Yeah. I like oatmeal cookies.
I say you like oatmeal cookies.
I do. Well, it depends. But usually, generally, they're individually packed. Okay, they're kind of like, what's the Hostess one? Mooncakes? Moon pies?
No, oatmeal cream pie.
Oh, oatmeal cream pie. That's what it's reminding me of. But there's no filling. It's literally just a cookie. Oh. I thought it was like a sandwich. Here, you can have this one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're hard. That's what she said. That's good. That tastes like a Biscoff.
Mmm.
I gotta be quiet so I don't wake up the baby. We have the monitor over there. That tastes like a Biscoff. You know, like the little cookies that they sometimes give you on flights? These are bomb. I'll probably like all of the sweets if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
One more nibble. Okay, I don't want to get too full. We have a lot to taste.
I know. I'm trying to show some self-restraint here.
I'm gonna eat these.
I'm gonna eat these.
I'm gonna eat them.
I'm gonna eat them.
Well, go to Canada and get your own damn box.
But they're for dads.
That's true. You got me there.
They literally have my name on them.
Got me there.
Yep. Now, if you were Christy...
We should go to Canada. We've been talking about going to Niagara Falls, but now with all of the money that we have to pay for the house, that's not happening anytime soon.
Yeah.
I should probably cut back on Dunkin' Donuts and yarn buying.
Yeah, but content.
True. Okay. What do we have next?
Canadian
Fudge.
Oreos.
Ooh, who doesn't love an Oreo? Okay.
Oh yeah, I should probably show this. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I never gave a rating for dill pickles.
Oh, we forgot the rating system. We're done with it.
No, I'm not done with it.
Okay.
This is like Good Mythical Morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, dill pickles 1. That was pretty egregious, and it wasn't even that strong of a pickle flavor.
2 for me. 2 for me.
No, you said 3 the first time. I think.
The dill pickle?
Yeah, I think you gave a rating.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna say 2.
All right. The Dad's cookies, those were very
10.
solid. Whoa.
You know how I love a Biscoff.
Okay, yeah, but you can't bust out a 10 that early.
I'll gobble that up.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, what do we have next?
This is why we have editing.
Christy's Fudgy-O.
Oh, yeah, my rating on the oatmeals is 8. There it is.
Baked in Canada.
There's a list tab.
Yep, these look like Oreos. Well, they look like knockoff Oreos. Oh, they have chocolate filling. Let's get a little pull porn here.
Whoa.
Nope. Oh, nope. That was the most unsatisfying pull porn ever.
Let's see if I can do it better.
Well, here, let's put it together.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Oops, I dropped. Oh, gosh, I'm dropping cookie.
This reminds me of something very specific. What is it? Something that I had as a kid. That cookie. I want to say we got it at like hot lunch in school.
It's a lot
Softer.
softer and like crispier of a cookie than an Oreo.
Softer and also crispier.
Well, because like Oreo cookies are dense.
Yeah, it's fluffier.
Yeah. But like there's still a nice crisp to it. I like it.
They taste like chocolate animal cookies.
But with filling.
Yes, you guys know like the little circus animal cookies. They're not iced or frosted or whatever. They're just like the chocolate ones. That's what that cookie tastes like. What?
Well, this one comes with instructions.
Oh.
Okay.
Whip it good. Oh, chow. That looks delightful.
Okay, so
I'll be the Vanna White.
these cookies have to be eaten the Canadian way, which is take a cookie and smash it onto each other's forehead. Not too hard to hurt each other, but just enough to make the chocolate crack. Then you can either pick off the pieces of chocolate before you bite into the marshmallow.
Oh no, baby.
Or take a full bite.
I'm going all in.
The real trick was to surprise attack your family. Oh, maybe I should have read the note in private first.
What?
Because you're supposed to trick your family member with the cookie smash. So I should have just...
I'll smash your cookie.
Whoa. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Okay.
But also, that would have been
I'm going to love these. You don't like marshmallow? This one's a little... That one's a little pre-smushed.
I can tolerate marshmallow.
No, you don't love it, though.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind of all human centipeding together. Are they supposed to do this? I don't think so. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper.
Wow, there is so much.
And see if we can't get some that aren't pre-squished. It's probably the humidity here. Unfortunately, all of them look like their tops have fallen off.
All right.
You want to squish mine or I squish yours? Or you want to do both? Yeah, take two. Take two. We got to do it the real Canadian way. So we need to squish them. Okay, hang on.
No, you squish it on their forehead.
Well, oh.
Yeah.
But wait, so she wasn't saying that you squish them together?
No, you.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm gonna squish them together anyways. That's sticky. I'm clean. I just showered.
Oh.
Don't do that for the camera. I'm gonna get demonetized. I'm squishing them together anyways. Cause it's satisfying. Oh yeah. Now I gotta take a huge bite. Let me unhinge my jaw like a snake. That was a spit.
Well, it's chocolate, marshmallow, and a soft cookie.
Tastes exactly like how you would think that would taste.
Yeah.
There's the inside.
Oh yeah, nice cross section there.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of something that you would eat like around Easter time. You might get in your Easter basket. Solid 6 maybe, but for the gimmick, for the funsies of it, 8. Plus it's called Whip It, and I like that name, so
Whip
9.
It real good.
No, 8. That was too generous.
I'll give it a 6 just because marshmallow is really not my favorite.
I'm putting them back in their sheet, and you can get the next one ready.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. So these next ones are the Joe Louis original.
Who's Joe Louis?
It's Joe's Louis.
She says she thinks that we'd enjoy these.
I mean,
okay, chocolate. You can't go wrong with chocolate.
Exactly.
I will say that though that I have met a handful of people in my lifetime that don't like chocolate. Let me know if you're one of those people.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice. We can split them.
Yeah, they're a little big, so we'll
they're
just
big.
open one.
Okay, so it looks like this also looks kind of like a Hostess snack.
Yeah.
But it's Joe's snack.
What's interesting though is the hickory sticks were actually Hostess brand. I don't know if it's the
no
same.
way.
I don't know if it was the same Hostess, but it said Hostess.
I wouldn't think that two brands can operate under the same name without some trademark issues.
I don't know. Wait, should we Lady and Tramp this?
No.
Oh.
I had to make a decision.
Okay.
We don't want to give people the ick. I already do that by myself. Oh, that's soft.
Whoa, that looks like a cake.
I was expecting a cookie.
Also, I will say my complaint with Hostess, or American Hostess, is always that, like, the cakes always leave a weird residue, so that's what I'm going to be concerned about with this.
Probably all artificial crap we have in our food.
Yeah.
That's why all of us are fat. That and the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
I have to go in for a couple little bites because I
can see that. I'm just left over here watching.
That tastes just like a Hostess cupcake. Right? But it's softer and fluffier.
Softer, fluffier. I'm not getting the same... Maybe a slight residue in mouthfeel, but a lot less. And the proportions are better.
Like, you mean cake to chocolate to...
Yeah.
To icing?
Because there's a nice, like, chocolate cake,
little
frosting.
Crust.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you get all the elements in each bite.
That I actually like that better than the Whippets, taste-wise alone.
Oh, yeah.
I'd give that a 9. I would gladly see one of those in my lunchbox as a kid.
I'm going to go with the 9 as well, because that's really enjoyable.
Those are good. All right, well, we'll finish that up later.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, we have another one. This looks very similar. This is a half Luna Moon. Well, if this isn't apropos to the channel, I don't know what is. It's a half Luna Moon, though.
See, that's
so also exclusively Canadian, not broadly distributed in the USA, but you can order them online in Central New York and Boston. Interesting. Dome-shaped cookies. Yeah, these are interesting.
Whoa, that's a lot bigger than I was thinking.
Okay, so this looks just like look. They look very similar. So are they going to have a similar taste profile?
But these don't have the chocolate shell on them.
How would you pronounce this? Lune.
I would have said loon.
Loon Moon? See, I thought Luna Moon, which doesn't make sense because it doesn't have an A. But like Lune Moon, you know?
Yeah. Lune.
How do you pronounce them, Shari?
Lune Moon.
How do you say it? See, that sounds very French because I do speak. Je parle en petit.
I mean, I will say that the story of this brand, the French version comes first, and then the English version.
Well, that makes sense. She's from Montreal, so.
Yeah. So it may be Lune Moon.
This tastes exactly like the Whippets. Not the Whippets. What was that last one we just tried?
The Joe's.
The Joe's Lewis. Tastes just like that without the chocolate coating, and I prefer it with the coating. I like a little bit of crunch. If that was a 9, that's an 8. That's a nice fluffy cake. Yeah. Honestly, that is surprisingly moist for it being a packaged, shelved good.
Yeah.
And not like a fresh cake.
I'm kind of shook how much better these are than normal Hostess.
Yeah.
And
none of these are Hostess.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Than the American Hostess. I will also have to agree, it is an 8. I don't want to necessarily go with everything, but, I mean, it's exactly what she said. Same, just without the coating.
Okay, so this is Mae West. She says that these were her favorite as a young person, but she's trying to stay away from sugar. Now, you know, I should probably do that, and I'm going to. It's my New Year's resolution for next year. I'm pre-planning.
Yeah, we're not off to a good start with that one then.
These will all be gone by next New Year's resolution.
But what is this flavor?
It looks like lemon.
See, that's what I'm thinking because of the...
It's yellow. Let's see if I can read this French here. Nope. I see chocolate. Something mousse in the center. Maybe filling in the center. That's all I got from that. Yeah, we can share.
All right, well, I'll go first since you got to go first.
Ooh, I like the coating on that one.
That looks like a darker chocolate though.
Ooh.
I'm gonna like that.
Yeah, Ryan likes the dark chocolate. I like the milk. Milk. Some people hate that word. I kind of hate that word too. Don't tongue it before I eat it. There's the inside that Ryan tongued. I have this thing about not eating food upside down. Is that a neurodivergent thing? But I cannot, under any circumstances, eat a food upside down. Are you that way too?
No, I absolutely eat hamburgers upside down. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
That gives me the ick.
Yeah. Okay, I was trying to isolate the frosting with the lick.
This is a very interesting flavor.
Because I can't tell if it's custard or if I just have lemon in my head, so I taste a slight lemon. I feel like it's just a plain vanilla custard.
Yeah, I think it's just plain vanilla custard. Yeah. Just custard is not something that you see a lot in baked goods here.
Yeah. It's always
it's a very French thing.
Like the just sugary white cream. Not like a custard cream.
I wouldn't say this is dark chocolate. The appearance is darker.
It looks darker.
But it wouldn't say it's dark chocolate.
I'm going to give it a 7. We're going... I don't want to say downhill, but like... The scores are going down.
I would also say a 7 only because the custard is a very unique, assertive flavor. So this is something that I would... like, I had 2 bites of this, and I don't know that I could eat any more. Like, I need water. And I'm a little sugared out. But then again, we have just tasted a bunch of sugary stuff back to back to back. Swiss rolls. We have Swiss rolls here, but these are fancy because they're Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay.
She does note that they are not exclusive to Canada.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
They're not exclusive to Canada anymore.
Oh, yeah. So interesting. Maybe they originate in Canada. Oh,
normally,
I never actually showed the packaging.
Who makes these? Little Debbie normally? Here? I think Little Debbie does the Swiss rolls.
I think Little Debbie and Hostess make variations, but...
You know, what I have to say is there's constantly recalls and salmonella outbreaks in like lettuce and vegetables and stuff, but you want to know something? Never seen a recall for Little Debbie.
And interesting note, there's not the little paper...
Oh, yeah. The little cardboard.
Yeah.
True.
All right, now should we Lady and Tramp it?
I'm gonna do a side bite.
Get it in your mouth.
Oh, it tastes like a Swiss roll. Yeah, it's all over your face now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it's been a while since I've had a Swiss roll, but I feel like it's better.
Yeah,
it's a lot less. Yeah, it's a lot less residue-y than the American Swiss rolls.
I would say that it's better than a Little Debbie Swiss roll. Sorry, Debs.
Well, don't mind if I do.
These are good.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very similar taste profile to the this one.
The Joe Louis.
Yeah, the Joe Louis. Good old Joe. I'm breaking up with Debbie for the Joe.
We're sick of Joe. Now it's for Louis.
Louis. Wait a second. Is Louis a brand? Is Louis itself a brand?
No, the Vaughn is the brand, but maybe Louis. Oh, just kidding. It's the Caramel and Joe Louis collab.
They got married. This is their love child. I see what's going on. We are ingesting their offspring.
Whoa.
Ooh, that looks caramely.
Whoa.
Okay, this is gonna be a mess.
Okay, just for video purposes, is there one that's not caramelized on the outside?
I don't know. We can keep it in the packaging though. I don't think that there's probably not. I think
this one's not as bad.
Okay.
Did you already open that one?
No.
Okay.
I think they all kind of exploded with the humidity here. These are hard to open. There's not a nice tear.
I'm so excited for this one.
Oh, okay. So this one, the inside of it almost looks red, similar to that other cake. The other Joe. Oh, wait, that makes sense. They're the same brand.
Oh, yeah.
Can't eat it upside down. Mm. Mmm. Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like a Rolo sitting on top of one of those other snack cakes.
Whoa. Whoa.
That was good. I'd say that's a 10. I like that just as much as the oatmeal cookie. They are a mess, though. Should I dock a point for them being a mess?
That slays.
Here, eat this one so that it's not hanging out of the package. There we go. Just gobble up the entire thing. Should we start an OnlyFans to pay for the house improvements?
I mean,
I
don't know how to answer that.
How many of you guys would watch an OnlyFans?
I was gonna ask them that, but I don't think.
I don't know anything about OnlyFans. Other than people make hundreds of thousands of dollars on it. Is it like YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. I could do that.
But you wear a lot less clothing on your videos.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, maybe we're not going to do that.
Yeah. They'll see Celeste before Celeste is formed.
What are you saying? I don't know what you're getting at.
Well,
spell it out for me.
We had to make Celeste somehow.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's the sequel to the romance movies when they cut to the credits and it's
well, it depends on how bad I want my she shed. Might come to that. Okay, so this is Milfway.
Okay, that's a bad timing to say
Milfway.
Oh boy.
And then in French, Milfeuille. You might want to Google the pronunciation. Well, I'm recording on my phone, so I can't do that right now. But we're gonna say Milfway as long as that is how it is pronounced. If I'm reading this phonetically. So this is a flaky tapestry. So this is different than what we have been trying. This one also seems to have gotten
a little smushed.
A little smushed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm probably gonna like this. I love strawberry wafer cookies. You know, like the little. Oh, Celeste is awake.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut the camera. Hang on. Okay, baby's back down. Ryan looked up OnlyFans while he was putting her back down.
Yeah, so I looked up how to start one just because I was curious. But it's actually not just for adult content.
That's what I thought. I thought that it was just
place for only your biggest fans to.
Yeah. So should I start an OnlyFans?
Pay you a fee and get exclusive content.
So it's like a Patreon.
Yeah. It says it's also common with artists and musicians. Oh, and fitness trainers. So you can pay for like workouts.
What was this one again? It's been like a half an hour.
Oh, it's the MILF. Yeah, the MILF.
The MILFs. Okay, so it said crispy pastry, and I was picturing like those strawberry wafer cookies that I get at Walmart. This is like an actual like French pastry, which does make sense. Ryan took a bite after I turned the camera off, but he likes it. It's quite refreshing, honestly. That is a nice break in the chocolate that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a zebra too. A zebra.
It was really good.
Okay, next.
I'm gonna give that one an 8. Actually,
I'm gonna give it a 7. 6.
Oh, I was gonna go 9.
Oh, well. Different strokes for different folks. I just got the chills. Did you see me do a little shimmy there?
I did. Whoa, Mr. Big. Keep it clean, you two.
Is that what she said?
Yep. I hate to break it to you. You are.
Hey. Shari. Don't act like you know me.
Also, this message.
You probably know me better than he does.
I saw the word.
You're not sure if it's Canadian only. Turns out it is. Okay. I've never seen a Mr. Big outside of the bedroom, so
this shows up on the day that our daughter was to be wed. If anybody gets that Zootopia reference, let me know.
Okay, that was a very niche reference.
No, Zootopia did better than Finding Dory.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're making a Zootopia too, and they just did a Zootopia land in Disney Tokyo.
Yeah, I just watched the trailer for Zootopia.
We're gonna go there when we finally go to Japan.
I'm so excited.
After Niagara Falls. Yeah. After the She Shed. After
the electrical.
After the electrical. After the HVAC. After the HVAC. After the electrical.
Probably after Scotland too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
I'm gonna love this. I love like 100 grand bars. I like crunchies. I love what are they called?
Lion
Crunch?
Oh,
Lion bars. Okay, if you're from the UK, Lion bars. Oh, they're my favorite. We have if you didn't know, in Cincinnati is actually the world's largest grocery store. It's called Jungle Jim's. We're only like an hour away from it, and a little over. Yeah. But they have, excuse me, my reflux is coming out to play after all these sweets. But all of the there's like, I don't know, over half the store that is of the world's largest grocery store that is like a international market, but they have each little area themed. So like the UK area, it's like Robin Hood themed, and you like walk under a giant tree stump, and then there's like a Robin Hood animatronic standing up there. It's literally like Small World. It is very cool to see. But anyways, I can get the UK exclusive, or I don't know if it's UK only, but it's definitely, they don't have them here in the US, but I get them at Jungle Jim's. All of that to say, I'll probably like this.
Yeah. While she's eating that, it's very crispy. It's very peanut forward in flavor.
But not artificial peanut.
Yeah, like
it tastes like raw peanuts that you would like break out of the shell.
Almost like a payday with like how strong the peanut flavor is.
But it has crunchies in it.
Yeah, but like with crunchy and chocolate. It's really good.
That is really good. I approve of Mr. Big. Okay.
Man.
I need some water though. Do you have the water?
Yeah.
The water.
I feel like all the sweets are getting too high of a rating. This is tough.
Well, they're sweet.
I know. Alright.
I'd give that an 8.
I was thinking 8 too. Alright.
We're almost done. We're nearing the smaller items.
The Wonder Bar.
Wunderbar.
No, Wonder.
Yeah, I said it like I was German.
Oh, yeah, you did. But these are French Canadian.
Oh, you're gonna like this peanut butter filled.
I already saw that word.
Little sticky in a good way.
Oh.
Now who's being dirty, Shari?
I may need to have a separate rating for the peanut butter items because it's gonna be too.
That packaging. Did you show them? This looks like what does this remind me of?
I don't know.
Ghirardelli. But it feels like a Charleston Chew. Is that what they're called? I don't know. I was never really into those. I'll just have a little nibble of that one. I'll let you have the most. Put it here. Put it between the chompers.
Okay.
Oh, that one does look messy.
It does. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this out of the packaging peacefully.
Thank you.
Whoops.
Oh, that's good. Those are nice and convenient to throw in your lunchbox for work, too.
Mm-hmm. Whoops.
There's crumbs all over my floor.
That's
good.
Yeah.
I'm not a peanut butter lover personally. He is. He'll eat literally anything with peanut butter. I'm going to give it a 6.
I'm going to give it a 7 because it's a very artificial peanut butter.
It is.
It's like those little peanut butter wafers that are like that big. They're individually wrapped. I don't have no idea what they're called. But very distinctly kind of fake peanut butter.
The leg on my desk is like looking like Demi Lovato's knees in Camp Rock right now.
Oh boy.
We gotta fix that. Okay. He ate that one up.
I did.
Ooh, 2 bags of these.
Yep.
Fuzzy peach. Look, we each got one. It's like our own little Easter basket. I'll share with you.
I say, but for the camera,
I ripped that one.
Oh my gosh.
We'll save that one for later.
Okay.
I like peach rings, so I'll probably like these. Unless they're sour.
Maybe we should have finished all the chocolate before going to the sour. Oh boy.
I'm drooling.
I say she's being dramatic, but also y'all probably thought that when I ate those the ketchup chips too. So I'll let her have
My
this
sour threshold is so low. I've heard that if you're a picky eater or you have a low sour tolerance, it's because you actually have more taste bugs on your tongue. Did I say taste bugs?
Yeah, you 100% did.
You know, little bugs that taste things for you. I have more of those than the average person.
Those are really solid.
These taste just like peach rings, but they're more sour. Probably because there's less artificial sweetener in them.
Yeah.
He'll eat these up.
Oh yeah.
I might have 1 or 2 more if I'm in the mood for some pain.
Whoa.
Don't look at me like that. That wasn't naughty until you look at me like that.
I'm glad to know my looks can make things naughty.
These are going to be sour too. These are Smarties. So these are Canadian Smarties. So
I was gonna say, wait.
So U.S. Smarties, in Canada they call them Rockets. Totally different candy. Okay. So they're compared to plain M&Ms. Oh, they're chocolate.
I was gonna say
because our Smarties are sour. Okay.
Whoa.
Smarties are the ones that we used to use as kids. We used to eat one out of the package so there's a little bit of room, and we rub them together and then pretend to smoke it.
Yeah.
That's what the cool kids did. While we were simultaneously drawing that S thing all over our notebooks. Ooh, yeah, these do look like M&Ms. Let me grab the purple one.
Yeah, but that's a lot cuter of a color though.
Oh, they're harder than an M&M. They're crunchy. They're flatter.
I was gonna say, but I don't know if the flat is. No, if they were crushed, they would be crushed. Yeah, they're just flat.
Yeah, they're just flat. Those could break a filling.
Yeah, a lot crunchier. And because they're so flat, you have a lot more crunch or the candy coating to the chocolate than an M&M.
Yeah.
But that chocolate's much better than an M&M.
I like those.
Yeah.
I'd rate these 7. Maybe 6. I feel like I would prefer an M&M. If I was going to have something like this, I'd prefer an M&M.
I'm going to go with 7.
We have so many open candies. We'll distribute amongst our neighbors. They'll like those. By the way, did I mention I said I was in my jammies because this is my pajama shirt. That's why it's so large and in charge. But this is one of my merch items. It is the little crochet helpers. You can get it on my website. They're not soot sprites. They have mouths. But they're often compared to soot sprites. What's this?
Okay, so this is a Fiero bar. Nope.
Fiero.
Nope, that's the name. That's it. It's an Aero bar.
Oh.
But there's 4 different four bars. There's
a lot. My tum-tum's getting full.
There's a peppermint flavor, a
Ooh.
chocolate strawberry flavor, and 2 milk chocolate flavors.
Okay. Why don't you pick one to
I was
try?
going to say, for the vid, let's do 1. She seemed very excited about the strawberry chocolate.
Yeah, let's do that one.
But, okay. All right.
Like oh wow, it's hard.
Yeah.
And it's very flattened. I think it was I think it's not supposed to be like this. It seems to be filled with something that has stuck to the package. Yeah.
I do want to bet it's strawberry that it's filled with.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. We're gonna need to run the vacuum up here.
Definitely.
Mmm.
Oh. Alright, don't say anything yet.
That one's weird. Okay. Flavor is good. Tastes like a chocolate covered strawberry. Texture is weird. But it could be because it was smushed. The texture is a little greeny. Are you getting that too?
Yeah, but also in the packaging, it's got like hold chocolate. Oh, you can see all the crumbs falling. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's feel the bubbles melt.
That's why.
So yeah, that's
because it got smushed, all of the air, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Went out, so that's why it's like the itty bitty little bubbles.
Yeah.
Now. The flavor of that is excellent though.
Yeah.
You can see that little strip of strawberry in there. That's good.
I'm gonna say 8. I really like fruit chocolate.
I think picturing it with the bubbles, that would probably be a 9 for me.
Yeah.
With that flavor, because I really like that flavor.
Oh. So she says that she's never personally tried these before, but...
Well, Shari, I will give you my honest review.
Sherry's
Palomine.
Sherry's a Palomine.
Hey, yeah, that's what you are. That's what you all are.
Yeah. She says she
Fudge and
thinks
peanuts.
That, we'll like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's a split bar.
Oh, I lifted it up with my tongue. Did you see that action? I don't like it. It tastes like a cheap peanut butter chocolate covered bunny. I don't like it.
It's almost got a little Bordeaux flavor to it.
It does. It's very, very rich. Like one bite and I'm done.
That's going to be a struggle for me to get through.
4, 5, maybe. 4. It's not bad. It is just, you really have to like sweet. That is maximum sweetness.
I'm going to say 5 because I didn't dislike it. At least for me, 5 is like, it's fine. 4 and below is when I'm going to be like, I did not like that.
Okay.
So
I'm going to say 4. Because my immediate reaction was, I don't like that.
Caramilk. Oh, best from the freezer.
Oh, well, we'll try it.
She sent us 2. One to try frozen
Okay,
and one
good.
regular.
We'll try it warmed in this 85-degree house. Don't worry, we have fans on in it's cool in our bedroom. We have got the windows open. It's nice out tonight, but we're gonna hit low of 40 Midwest. Overnight, we're supposed to be hitting low of 40, and during the day, highs of like 80.
Also, I think I forgot to show the packaging. Caramel.
Caramilks.
Yeah.
Would you like it if I learned to tie a cherry stem into a knot with my tongue? Yes. Is that sexy?
Yes. But also everything.
What does that mean, though?
I don't know. Everything you do is sexy, so...
It's so sweet. That's flat. Are any of you still watching this? I think it might just be us here.
No, they're definitely watching because of me.
That's good.
Yeah.
That tastes like a flattened Rolo.
Yeah.
I like caramel. Caramel. How do you say it?
Yeah.
You say caramel.
Caramel. Katie is a bigger caramel fan than I am. I don't dislike caramel, but like caramel's never like my go-to flavor.
This is going to be the bomb.com out of the freezer.
I can definitely see that.
I'm also probably going to break some of my fillings.
Maybe we should wait till we have a dentist appointment the next day. Yeah. Quick response.
And we really don't need a $20,000 dental bill on top of everything else. We are getting more quotes, by the way, for electrical and HVAC. But
all right. This one is her personal favorite. It's an eat more. So I think we are supposed to eat more. I mean...
Okay. Dark toffee peanut chew. Okay. This one also is a little flat. This one looks like beef jerky.
Well, that's not a desirable texture. But actually, I just gotta look. No, it looks like fruit leather.
Yes, it does. Okay, it got a little smushed, but I'll just nibble it off the packaging. You're gonna like that.
Yeah.
Why does it almost taste like coffee?
Because it's dark. Toffee.
No, it doesn't taste like toffee. It tastes like coffee.
I know, but because it's dark.
Toffee. I've never had dark toffee. Does dark toffee taste like coffee? My hands are all sticky now. What do you think?
Yeah, a little bit of coffee hint to it, I feel like. Or you're just getting my head.
You're just like a talking head right now. You can see like none of your body.
I got a whole body.
Yeah, that's
That's really good.
Brian definitely likes these. I don't know about the dark toffee.
It almost is like a Snickers, but without all the bulk. Because it's got like the chocolatey flavor of the toffee.
This is definitely a sweet that is not so sweet, and I do prefer that.
Yeah.
I prefer moderate sweetness. Not like the Palomine. That's like... That's sweet. I think the Eat More, I would give it a 6. I'd eat that.
Yeah, I forgot.
I wouldn't trade it away at Halloween.
That's a good way of putting it. I'll do 7.
Okay.
Okay, I think there might be 2 of these because this one says Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah, this is for Katie. Oh, if you love coffee, this is your bar. It's a coffee crisp. Cold brew infused.
I don't love coffee. That's a lie. I like Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. It has to be made a very specific way, though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There's chocolate niblets all over the place.
Oops.
Look at this.
For those that didn't know, I used to work at a Starbucks.
Oh my gosh. Smell that. It smells like the airport.
Oh my gosh.
Every single time I smell coffee, I immediately think of the airport, and every time I walk.
Your chat. I want this. Oh my gosh.
Actually,
Slaps.
it's a wafer, and I like wafers, like I mentioned.
Mmm.
Every time we walk past a Starbucks and I smell it, I say it smells like the airport. Ryan thinks I'm crazy. Not only for that, but...
Oh, damn.
You like that? I actually really like that, too. I give that an 8.
That's really good.
Oh, wait, I don't like the aftertaste.
No, I'm vibing with the aftertaste.
It makes my breath smell like coffee breath. I don't like that.
I'm scared to give something a 10.
Why? We're almost to the end of the box. Well, is it not perfect? What could get more perfect if it had peanuts in it? Peanut butter?
No, honestly, the coffee flavor.
Okay,
great.
then give it a 10.
All right, fine. I'm giving it a 10.
All right.
All right.
Ooh. We got a lollipop. We'll save those for the end.
Can I take a guess what flavor they are? Are they maple, you say?
Yeah.
All right.
Want to be Canadian snacks without some maple, although we did get some syrup. We'll try that tomorrow morning.
All right. Oh.
Is this gum?
Yeah, Thrills. It says it tastes like soap. I'm going to need more of a description here.
This gum is Canadian, and Minnie will say it tastes like soap. You happen to love this gum? Let me see. Shari, are you smoking something?
Now, here's the thing.
You want to share gum?
I was going to say, is that...
You can have your own piece. I'll let you deserve it.
Yeah.
You ate your own dill pickle chip.
Sign up for the OnlyFans when we share the gum.
Oh my god. Don't promote that. All of the people watching with their panties in a wad aren't gonna like this.
Oh.
That tastes like potpourri soap, my friend. Girl.
Oh.
No, it's not bad. It tastes like potpourri soap. But as somebody who constantly got their mouth washed out with soap as a child, for having a smart mouth, I don't mind it.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's like... Okay, wait. After the initial breakthrough of the little crust on it, cinnamony? What is that flavor?
A little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, what is it supposed to be? Oh, ah.
It kind of... It tastes like a jelly bean. But what flavor jelly bean? Cinnamon jelly bean?
Black licorice.
Cinnamon / black licorice jelly bean / potpourri soap.
I'm curious.
Does she say what it tastes like? Besides soap?
No, it's a personal taste. She's just curious how we'll react.
Ingredients: sugar, sorbitol, dextrin, beet red.
I was hoping it would say...
It just says natural and artificial flavor. It doesn't say.
Well...
Licorice root is a thing?
Yeah.
How did I never know that?
Couldn't tell you.
I'll throw them in my purse.
Yeah.
Better than the coffee breath. That was a great way to clean that up.
Yeah, we're gonna need a palate cleanser to that. That's a strong flavor. It is very poopery. Oh, potpourri. My bad.
Very poopery, he says.
It's like the spray.
The water just
Makes it worse, oh boy.
exacerbates it. Here, take a bite here. Take a bite of the Swiss roll.
Okay.
That's a hard flavor to get rid of.
Yeah, it's very strong.
It's like in the back of my mouth, in my throat.
I'm gonna say 3 for that one for me.
Thrills. If you're interested in smelling like soap.
This is Canadian toffee, Macintosh. I mean, right off the bat,
That sounds Scottish.
Very Scottish packaging with the tartan. I love it.
We love the Scottish.
She says, "How bad could it be? Except for your teeth. Haha. Enjoy."
If I break my fillings right here on camera,
That's like a nightmare.
I don't know what I'll do.
But you'll do something.
But it's not going to be pleasant. That is straight toffee.
Yep.
Little ASMR.
I doubt they can hear that. Maybe?
I can't bite it. I'll lick it like a sucker. I literally can't.
Hey, you got a piece.
I got the tiniest little piece.
You has your saliva on it.
See, all of this I would cut out. Don't break your teeth either. That's hard, right? He says.
I mean,
That's all we got.
that's great. It's toffee.
Yeah, that it tastes like the outer coating of caramel apple.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna lick this like a lollipop later. Don't say oh my.
I wasn't going to. I was going to say much worse.
This is where I get it. He looks so innocent. But this is a smut-loving... I don't know. I was thinking of something else to call you.
I don't know, but
It's late. It is 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I read
It is midnight.
That's just where my mind is at.
The other day, when I was walking around Walmart, or last night when I was walking around Walmart, I found an Amish smut book.
Wow.
I sent you a picture of it on
crazy.
Snapchat. Okay, this is tradition. Little fiddler on the roof there for you.
But best with a cup of coffee, she says.
Okay. Are these going to be like the oatmeal cookies where I have these for breakfast because I'm an adult and I do what I want?
Do I upset the Canadians now?
What?
Or do I let them think that we love them?
We do love them. What are you talking about? We don't love your ketchup chips, though.
Oh, true. Big facts.
You can take those back. We don't want those.
Maple's not always my favorite flavor. I love maple syrup, but like maple flavored like candy and cookies are not always my favorite.
It's a little biscuit. Maple flavored biscuit. It's pretty mild. Why did I do that?
It's very mapley. I mean, like, I like maple flavor, but like, there's no way I can eat more than one of these cookies in a sitting.
Sure.
Like, maple is so strong, but also it is good. But it's
that
just
would
so
be good
strong.
dipped in coffee. I'd rate this like a 6.
Yeah.
I love the texture of those.
Yeah, texture's good.
I still have that gum flavor in my
I don't
mouth.
want to finish that right now.
Okay.
I'll finish it after, I promise.
You guys should see my desk. I'll get a clip of it at the end here. All right, last one.
Yep, last one.
Look at this little bear guy on here.
These cookies are great for Celeste when she starts teething.
Palettes.
That tape was strong.
Oh, not palettes.
Pates. Pates.
Brownie.
Door.
Without any colors.
It says bear paws.
Artificial colors. Did I read that right? I did. Oh my gosh, look at me reading French. You know what word I used earlier in the video?
What?
Coccyx.
Whoa.
You know what that is?
Nope.
I think it's your tailbone, but I'm not entirely sure.
Wow, you're fancy.
You look it up for me?
I don't feel comfortable re-pronouncing that.
Try it. Hey, Ryan. Say that state that's on the East Coast, starts with an M.
What, the one with Boston?
Yeah.
Boston, Massachusetts?
He can't say Massachusetts to save his life. He normally says Massachusetts. All right, so these are bear paws.
Cockris.
Coccyx.
Oh. Oh, it came up with it. One of my friends, Chris. Okay, what am I saying again?
Hey, Siri. What is a coccyx?
Didn't like you. What is a coccyx?
A coccyx is commonly referred to as the tailbone. Oh my gosh, I'm so smart. This is a very, very mild way to end.
Yeah.
That's good. What does this taste like? Cosmic brownie without the coating?
Yeah.
Without the little candies.
Yeah.
I would have loved these as a kid. Again, something that I would have been very happy to see in my lunchbox that my mom packed for me.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, we forgot the rating system for the last 3. Oh no.
Okay, this, I mean, 5. Like it's middle ground.
I'm gonna say 6. Like there's nothing special.
As a kid, this would have been like a 9. I think now that I have a more mature palate with all the bugs, the taste bugs, I'm gonna say 5.
Okay.
You said 6?
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
The maple cookies, I'm gonna give those a 5, just because they're a bit much.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that about all maple. And then the toffee, that's hard because it's good, but like, how do you go about eating that? Like, I don't see myself at the check stand and being like, I'm gonna get this. I'm like munching on it on the way home. I'm like,
how does anybody munch on that?
I know exactly. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
So I'm inclined to give that one a 4.
Well, did you see the low battery on the phone? We gotta wrap this up, my friend.
Okay.
Give her a lick.
You ate it upside down.
I know, because you went on the front.
I did that on purpose.
Oh, yeah, I don't like going on the... gives me the ick. It doesn't taste like anything. I'll brush my teeth with it. That's a dentist dream right there. Brushing your teeth with a maple lollipop.
Yeah, it's not nearly as strong as of maple as I would have thought.
Kind of reminiscent of like the See's Candy caramel flavored lollipop.
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe when you get like inward more, it's a little bit more mapley. That's good. All right. I will show you guys the mess that we have created here. It's all over the floor too. Oh, by the way, for Sawyer Stitches, the project that we're doing to crochet hats and blankets for angel babies and their families, that next live stream is actually happening tonight, Monday. Well, today, 4:00 p.m. Eastern time. So you can equate that to wherever you are in your time zone. But if you would like to join us live as we are crocheting, I'll be working on that blanket tonight, as well as some hats. We'll see how far I get on the blanket. But join us here on the channel live today at 4 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you there. Well, we're going to say goodbye to you now. Thank you all so much for hanging out on this episode of This Week's Make / Katie ranting, venting / trying Canadian food.
With me.
Whatever this Frankenstein episode was. Yes, featuring Ryan himself.
Starring Ryan himself.
Starring Ryan, the cheeseball king in the flesh.
Yep. Here I am. No cheese balls inside.
You have raccoon under eye bags.
Look.
That's being a parent, baby.
I don't know how to fix that.
Sleep more. By the way, thanks so much to our channel members in the Cosmic Couch Club and the Cosmic Couch Club Plus. You guys keep the little galaxies spinning. Thank you so much for your support, especially now more than ever. Your $2.99 a month seriously helps. Every little bit helps. So really, really appreciate you. Also, I'll probably talk about this on another episode, but we are nearing like 250 members, which is so incredible. But on the little screen, you guys, I am running out of room to put names. So I think what we're going to have to do is only feature names of those of you who are in the Cosmic Couch Club Plus membership, because there are 2 levels. There's a $2.99 a month, which is like basic, and then there is the Plus membership, which is $9.99 a month. I think it's set to. So I think just the Plus memberships are going to have their names on that screen. But if you're in the Plus Club, you also get 10% off all of my merchandise. So yeah, I'll mention that again in the future, because I don't think any of you guys are watching this now, but if you are, leave me a comment. I'd love to know. Okay.
And hey, let us know if you guys want us to do this again. AKA if you want more of me and my luscious locks that are kind of short now.
Oh yeah, he got it all cut off.
I know. But I don't know. I mean, I had fun. I enjoy being on camera with you. Well,
we just not on OnlyFans,
oh,
and
yeah.
we just have to film when the baby's asleep. So.
Yeah.
All right. We said goodbye, and here we are talking 5 minutes later. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I'm still tasting that gum.